Exactly. Oh god, it got worse. Got way worse. Oh, that's got even... What have I done? I have broken everything. Ah. Alright, I'm semi-in. Welcome everybody, my name is Doragon, this is Temtem. Ignore the beanie, it's probably coming off shortly. You know what? It's not coming off shortly. It's coming off... I should have left it on. Never mind. Oh well. What's done is done. I'm really trying to get the camera recentered. It's not playing ball this afternoon, is it? Not even slightly. There we go. Right, welcome back everybody. My name is Doragon. This is Temtem. We are continuing our journey today on this beautiful Temtem Tuesday. Hopefully it all goes swimmingly, that I don't run into like level 87s or anything again. It's very much a case of search the giant banyan. I think that's in this general region, but I'm not entirely sure where. The end of all things. Seriously, kitty cat? Seriously. Do you hear this? Give me 2 secs. Just gotta let the cat out. Okay, she's on her way. She is off. She is out. She is doing things that only kitty cats do. Okay, I'm keeping an eye on the stream because it is saying things are unstable at the moment, so we'll just have to see how that one goes. Hopefully it's not too shabby. But you're going to ask to go out now, aren't you, kid? Of course the other cat now wants to go out. Lee, welcome, my man, welcome. Let me just let the other cat out. Come on, you. Okay, right, I think we're set up for the stream now. I'm in. Yeah, okay, my connection's unstable, my bitrate's awful. I don't know what I'm doing. And the cats are out. But we're in. Welcome back to Temtem, everybody. This is how things should be going. I don't know where the Great Banyan is. That is my biggest problem. Is it in Kisiwa? I'm going to have to look this up, aren't I? Alright, let's go search. The Great Banyan. Because that's where we're aiming for. No, the Giant Banyan. For clues. I'll let you know if it poops the bed. Fair play, man. Fair play. So, the Giant Banyan. The Giant Banyan Temtem. It's a landmark in Soteria, Omninesia. How do I get there? That's the question. It's a landmark in Soteria, Omninesia after completing the hang road. Right, it's the circular bit. So, am I in Omninesia? I am, aren't I? I'm in Superior Omninesia, though, so I need... Where's the lift? Is the lift all the way... The lift is all the way over the other side, of course it is. Right, so we've got to go through the entirety of Omninesia. Or is that the lift there? That looks like a lift. No, that looks like a shop. What's this a shop of? Is this a clothing shop? No, it's a house shop. I can't afford a house. I don't own a house. The house that I do own isn't heated. Because heating is expensive. Went a bit too topical there. What's this? Oh, that's just a back. 25,000 pansons! Are you kidding me? How much is this crazy shirt? 32? Bit too rich for my blood, you darn Omninesians. Alright, where... I need a lift. I need a lift somewhere. To go to Soteria Omninesia. If I remember correctly, it's all the way over here. I don't know what I've just run into. these two guys who will give me a 0 XP. Already no XP. Look at them, they're at level 16s. Cobra! No worries, mate, no worries. If you're at school, you're at school. Some things are a bit more important, but you're here. And that's what matters. That's what makes me feel good. Whoopee! Am I meant to be here? Oh, it's just a shortcut. I'll take the shortcut, mainly because I still don't think I've got my crystal skates back. I don't know if I can get my crystal skates back. I would love my crystal skates back. It would make life so much easier. I'm getting somewhere. This is good. There's a question mark up here, isn't there? User! Did you manage to find... She's in a house on the Flywalk. She's gone to film in Sapanku. For real? Well, that's extreme. This is going to be gold. Mark my words. Gold! It'll be on front pages. I'm going to get that exclusive. Mwah! By the way, have this for your trouble. I got a pillow. What does that do? At the start of a turn, restores 10% of the max HP of an asleep Temtem. Oh, that's pretty decent. Cool. I can deal with that. You can get your crystal skates back, but it's later in the story. Fair play. I will just keep moving forward then. We like this forward momentum. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Here's my lift. This is what I was aiming for. Welcome to the cableway. Please select your destination. I want Soteria. Bing bong! What is going on with my hair, guys? I mean, seriously. It really needs a cut. But would you believe everywhere is grossly booked up? So I think the Banyan's all the way to the left. But... sell me a house! I defo don't have enough for a house. I want to buy. How do you do? Blah, blah, blah. No, just, sure, I'd like to buy a house. Ah, I thought so. Let me check the listings. Sorry, there are no vacant properties right now. No! We have some available plots of land you might be interested in. Building your own house. How does that sound? It sounds great! Let's do it. Excellent. Yes, this one. A lovely location indeed. There's only one formality. You should probably know we'd recently had a major volcanic eruption. These events cause a lot of disruption, strong vibrations, broken bridges, cracked islets, the works. Which... means we need a certificate of safety before I can sell you the land. Basically, a piece of paper saying it's safe to build on, so your new house doesn't plunge down into down below. Where can I get said certificate? You need to ask a mere engineer to visit the plot of land and certify that it's safe. Do you know where their offices are? No. They're in Nanga. Well, I mean, I could have guessed that from the other option, but... on the eastern side of town, close to the airship terminal. You can't miss it. It's a very large building. So, all you need to do is go there, book a visit, they'll send an engineer over, check the plot and issue the certificate. Once you have it, just bring it to me and we can go ahead with the sale. I'm sure this is going to be a quick, straightforward process without any further hurdles. Of course it will! What could possibly go wrong? I've been playing this game and I've been paying attention. A lot could go wrong. A lot. Now we go this general direction. Mostly because I don't have the crystal skates, so I can't take the shortcut. Whee! Surf through, everybody. Charge! Am I going the general correct direction? I am! Huzzah! Screw you all! I'm running past. That's the wrong way. This is the right way. I thought it would. This is Temtem. If anything goes smoothly, I'm suspicious. Bum, 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 bum. Approaching the giant banyan. I am no longer approaching and I am in. Right, so I've got to go into the center. It's all grassy now, so encounters. Anything new, anything fantastical? Of course not. It's just a straight up spreeole again. It's nice to see the passage of time with stuff like this, though. You are level 24, but you're not going to help my level 50 guys at all. Like, the fact that this wasn't grassed when I came through and it is now is brilliant. Spreeoles, I don't care. Go away. You can't help me. You can't give me XP. I've already got one of each. You're not worth my time. Not worth my time, I tell ye. Circle, 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 down the stairs. Ooh, pretty. Where am I going to go now? Continuing onwards. I want to change my squad around somewhat. I want my pretty Tuxalotl up front. I want my Luma following me. Huzzah! Doodle-doop. An untamed Spreole! Do. Run away! Run away! They appear to only have the Spreole down here. Charge! Door. Through the door. Excellent, we appear to be in offices. Ah, yeah. Ooh, boxes. Give me your boxes. What's this? A diary? Day 1, arrived from Deniz in utterly foul mood, will get my revenge on outrageous denizen interloper. This I swear by my Brayside ancestors. Distraught. T. Day 3, made point of buying all skates on island, ensure nobody reaches volcano. Dr. Hamajo, intolerably disrespectful for a boffing commoner. But one has orders. Respect for chain of command, etc. Ran out of tea. Dude, I feel your pain. Running out of tea sucks. Just gets a bit grubby at the end at times. Yeah, it does, but I like it. I like the aesthetic. I like that they've stuck with it. And I like that it's actually an artistic taste and not just, you know, put a fresh HD skin over a game from 15 years ago, like, say, Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. Day 5. Arrived at this dismal Banyan place. Awful overgrowth everywhere. Kicked out natives. No decent tea to be found anywhere. I am feeling this dude with his tea woes. Still sans tea. Slowly perishing in this forsaken place. Day 12. Dr. Hamajo finally making some sort of progress. Has triggered an eruption or some such. Natives growing restless. Ho-hum. Day 14. Tremendous eruption. Airship access blocked. My liege approves. Says good cover for the generals Kisuanop. Hamajo refuses to report daily as requested. Day 15. Eyes on Nanga docks say Narwhal arrived. Tahani on her way. Must hurry. Cannot wait to get to Arbery and have a proper cup of tea. There's still more. It looks like Lady Lottie's diary. I wonder if there's something useful here. Perhaps we can learn something about Clan Bel Soto from her diaries. I'd better bring this to Carlos. That you had. So, I've got Lady Lottie's diary. Probably containing juicy secrets. I hope so. Proteins, we shall take. Silicon shard, we shall take. So, a standard-sized piece of raw silicon, according to Nanto Lab specifications, can be sold at a good price. We shall take good prices. That everything? That appears to be everything. Huzzah! Out we go. Run away! I didn't run away. I ran into things. It's a Hidodi! Now, I have one of you, don't I? I'm pretty sure I've got a Hidodi. Yeah, I've got a Hidodi. So, die. That's slightly overkill at this point, but it's almost as quick as running away for 0 XP. Rude. Rude is what I tell you. I was running here. Run away. Run away. Run away. There we go. Charge. Up we go. More charging. They're everywhere. These Tems, they're everywhere. How dare they? Okay, I'm running away from these guys because the XP is not worth it. It's a waste of my time and effort. So run. Oh, look at that Luma Platypat. It's the Platypat evolution, but it's still Luma. It's pretty, and I like it. Spreole, go away. We've had this conversation. It's best you let me run away. You don't want to end up in a situation where we're attacking one another. Whoop, whoop. That happened. here's the question. Do I want to do the quest for my house, or do I want to continue the main story? Really, guys? Come on. There's too many of you. Too many, I say. Right, we're free to... No, we're not free. The last step. How dare you, sir? How very dare you? Rude. Right, let's now escape. There we go. Okay, so... I need to go back to the air station anyway, because that's how I'm getting back to Carlos. So whilst we're going in that general direction, I will try and advance the quest for the house a little bit, but my ideal is just continue the main story at the moment. Hopefully I don't accidentally lead myself on a wild goose chase here. See you guys. Whee! See everybody. I wasn't even in the grass at that point. Run away. Run away. Excellent. Run, run away. Okay, down we go. Through the grass. I was going to say, if we don't run into something there, I'll be somewhat surprised. Babawa. We do like Babawa. Mostly because it's fun to say. Well, you're an interesting rat, dude. It's another Babawa. Run, run. Seriously, I can barely move. Pukey! Kawagiri does love a pukey. He's got good taste, that boy, sometimes. Don't tell him I said that. He's got a terrible sleep schedule at the moment, playing... What is it? Blood Bowl he's playing all the time? I never see the boy anymore, and he was here for every single episode of this. Right, so... Airship terminal. Please select your destination. It's going to be Superior, isn't it? Bing bong. Right, so I need to go all the way over here to the airship terminal. Maybe not to the airship terminal, maybe to these exclamation marks below it. Anyway, I'm going right. Lots and lots of right. So charge! All of the right. Keep going right. Whoop, whoop. Well, I don't think I actually wanted to be here, but I'm here now. More right. All the right. Keep going right. Do do do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Right. I think I need to go down here. Right, there's an exclamation mark here. I don't know what this exclamation mark's for, but there's obviously a side quest of description. Oh no, I think I've just reset 238 items. Oh dear. Oh mate, that's not what you wanted to do, is it? Was it you? Oh no, please. Okay. You, madam. Are you here about the job? Yes. Excellent. Talk to Boss Alina then. She's sitting right behind me. Excellent. I'm here for a job. Hello, can I help? Hi, I'm buying a plot in Attle Row and you need it safety certified, right? Well, sorry to break the news to you, but the timing is not exactly ideal. Of course it was going to go wrong. In case you are new in town, we just had a massive eruption which shook the foundations of pretty much every building in Omninesia. Who do you think stopped it? I have people working around the clock inspecting and reinforcing existing buildings to make sure they don't collapse or break and float away. So, no time for new buildings, eh? Someone give this man a cookie. Seriously, my official reply is we will get to it once we clear our backlog. My non-official reply is it's going to take ages. If I had more people like Carly, went on vacation right before the eruption, the lucky son of a Tem. Who is Carly? He's one of my engineers, very good indeed, just my luck he's on vacation. Hey, who knows, if you see him, see if you can convince him to come back to work sooner, I'll pay him double. Sure, where can I find him? I have no idea. He said something about going to the beach, so I guess he went to Deniz. You know that island better than me. Where in Deniz? I have no idea. Where did tourists go? I guess, I don't know, he must be staying somewhere. Try the hotels. Sounds like a good starting point. As good as any when you don't have anything else. Now, get out and let me work. I don't like her. I understand her position. But I don't like her. Right, that's one question mark. All sorted. Next question mark is this way. To be fair, I don't care about the question marks now. I can just go to where I need to go. Airshipness. Huzzah! Hey, Doragon! You're back, ready to set sail? Yes, let's fly. Brilliant, I'll tell the cap. Where are we heading? Kisiwa! 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 Travel to Kisiwa! Now, Kisiwa is big. Where does it put me? At the dock in Uhuru. Excellent. It's what we like to see. Well played, game. Well played. Right, I need Carlos, don't I? What's in here? Side quest. Oh, it's Prof. Ah, Doragon, you've come a very long way, my dear pupil. Hey, Doc, what have you been up to? Oh, this and that. I consulted my peers in Arbory on, that, yep. Seems nobody else is much interested in it except for that professor. Oh. But I think I've made some breakthroughs. Metaminetic Temtem, the best example of which is the dear old two-eyed, do react to places of power indeed. Locating those places is a field of study in its own right. There's one here in Kisiwa. It's a place they call Asher's Hearth. Its power seems to derive from the origins of humanity itself. I've just seen a book here about another such place, apparently the old Sea Queendom back home in Deniz. Can't remember where I put it. One of my undergrads mentioned a shard brotherhood of Dukma and the artifacts they revere, which sound a lot like high Bovian relics. I wish I was younger and knew how to rock hop. Have you heard about Max? Yes, I have. It's a terrible loss. I'm trying to muster the courage to go back to Zadira and tell her family. They were so similar to you in so many ways. It's tragic things had to end this way. They really admired you deep down. I'm sure that, with sufficient time and patience, you two would have come to a better understanding of each other and would have joined forces for the right cause. But things don't always go like we plan or wish. That too is a lesson of adulthood, Doragon. A bitter lesson, but a true lesson nonetheless. Anything for my favourite pupil, how can I help? It's for, yeah, she wants to study at Arbory. Yeah, I think that rings a bell. The daughter of Minos the fisherman by the Solaro. Is she already grown up? How time flies. I'll be delighted to help, of course. Let her know I'm expecting her in Arbory. I need a research assistance. Thank you so much. Oh, don't mention it. Okay, so that's that one. What do you want? Looking for anything in particular? Yes! Oh, I was disappearing like snow in spring. Let me check. Please say yes. Oh, you're in luck. You're getting the very last copy. No idea we're getting more from Sapanku. The waiting is agony, isn't it? Here you are. Hey, I got the comic book for the quest. You can have it for free, but can you do me a little favour in return? Sure. Now that everything's getting back to normal, people will be dying to get their hands on the comic book. I need someone to put an order in for a fresh batch. You look like a resourceful tamer, the kind that could probably get to Sapanku before normal air traffic resumes. Okay, I'll do it. Fantastic. I'm sure it's nothing for someone as well-travelled as yourself. If you could come all this way just to get that comic book, and also, you've probably already thought about this since you're obviously a fan, but just in case, if you go to Sapanku and place that order, you could also get that book signed. How's that? I'm sure my friend would love it. Sure they will. True collector's item then. Cool. Right, so we're advancing the odd side quest here and there. That's good. Right. Carlos! 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 Where are you, Carlos? You're over there. Is there anything else I need to visit whilst I'm here? God, look at that. Monstrous place. I don't think there is anywhere else. So let's go see Carlos. Somewhere over here in the hotel. With a big H on his doors. Up we go. And in we go. Carlos! Hey, Carlos! Partner! Hey, look, partner, do we have a lead? We need a better lead. Well, I found Lady Lottie's diary. I think that's a lead. Amazing! Give it here. This is gold, Doragon. Gold! Let me see. This seems to be a standard cipher. Yes, you take the first and last word of every page and... Well, I don't need this page here. And it looks like this kind of stuff you'd find useful. Let me rip it out. Yeah, keep it. Brace. What does brace do? Technique course for brace. Survival is often the greatest of victories. Only effective if the Temtem is already alerted. It gives evading for 2 turns. That's good. Let's see. Bring Telebos to Iwabar. Keep the operations up and going in Garrison. Iwabar? Yes, it's a wild region on the edge of Sapanku. Exactly where I would hide a giant flying fortress if I had one. Which should be that Telebos the Kisuan witness spoke of. We got a Doragon! We know where the Bell Soto are hiding! We can hit them before they can plan another attack. Quick! Go to Musa and sail to Iwabar as soon as you can. Charge! 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 Right, where's Musa? Musa. Here, Musa. There's a lot of busy work going on here. But busy work needs to happen. It's part of the game. That's a floaty, floaty thing. Musa, where are you, sir? You're up there. I thought you were. Just wanted to make sure. Ah, Musa, Musa, hello. Doragon, good to see you again, friend of Kiswa. I know where the Bell Soto are. So that's excellent news. We need to take the fight to their turf instead of just waiting and reacting. The problem is the Archipelagic Congress is in practical stalemate. Tahani and I couldn't get them to agree on a major coordinated action, so we have to rely on trusted individual agents until we can deploy larger forces. You guessed it. That means you. What a surprise! Step forward. As president of the First Archipelagic Congress, it is my privilege and honor to grant you Doragon Nerd Mio of Deniz the status of Special Congressional Agent. You will act as specially appointed representative of the Congress, our right hand and vanguard in the fight against Clan Bell Soto. I'm honored. It is an honor indeed, but also a burden. I would hesitate to drop such a heavy load on the shoulders of one so young, but younger Kisuans have fought well against the Bell Soto, and you have proven yourself. We must fight. We shall go on to the end. We shall fight in Sapanku as we fought on the plains, and in the mountains of Kisua. We shall fight them on the beaches of Deniz, on their flying fortress as high as the above, and as deep as the down below, and we shall never surrender! And now I want Iron Maiden's aces high. Long live the resistance. By decree of the Congress, the good ship Narwhal is hereby declared a congressional vessel, with Ada Ture as our special agent too. You have first priority for refueling and a launch slot, and any and all friends of liberty around the archipelago shall do their utmost to help the bearer of this insignia. You got 1 congressional insignia. Identifies you as a special agent of the First Archipelagic Congress, one of very few, entrusted with an unprecedented responsibility. I should get back to the dojo now. Go on, Doragon. I love how they can just disappear. That's a skill, if you ask me. But do I now? How do I change my title? It's in here somewhere, isn't it? Customize. Titles. You don't have any titles. What do you mean I don't have titles? How dare you? Bag. Set. No. Head. Yes. Top. Stick with what I got. Bottoms. Stick with what I got. So where is it? It's going to be in my bag, isn't it? Backpack. Items. Nothing in there. Capture. Medicine. Performance. Gear. Nope. Courses. It's defo not going to be in courses. Key. Quest items. Oh. Congressional insignia. So I can't actually equip it as a title just yet. Fair play. Fair play. Congressional Agent Doragon, no less. The narwhal is at your service. Shall we set sail? We've got a mission in Sapanku. Ah yes, the captain just told me. We're a congressional vessel now. How exciting! We're fully refueled and we have a squad of Tukmani guards and resistance fighters aboard. We're bringing the fight to Bel Soto. Yes, this is the end of Clan Bel Soto. Free Kisua! Long live the Archipelagic Congress! Down with the Bel Soto! To Sapanku! New region, guys! New region! So, what's the plan, beyond making it to Sapanku as fast as possible? You're asking the wrong person. It's Doragon who's calling the shots. Really? A dojo master like yourself following orders from a mere tamer? He's not a mere tamer, but a special agent of the Archipelagic Congress. And it's not about orders, Captain. It's about doing what we can to defeat Clan Bel Soto. Okay, but he's not the boss of me. As a matter of fact, he didn't even pay for his ticket. Yeah, sorry about that, Ada. Captain! Well, it's true. He was just some kid we picked up in Daenerys. Of course, Tahani gave him a free ticket. And all of a sudden... Get over it, Addy. Keep bringing that up. Ada! My name is Ada, don't you? And Doragon is Congressional Special Agent Doragon now. Anyway, is he still sleeping? Yes. I is tired. And look at my room! Look at my TV! Ah, finally some rest. I needed that. After that last battle and what happened to Max, I was completely exhausted. Well, better get going. Gotta catch that Telebo's flying fortress in Iwaba before it escapes again. Look at my TV. It's huge! What a TV! Right, out we go. Am I on a lower deck? No, I'm just on the airship, of course, of course. Why are you always angry? Oh, good morning, Congressional Special Agent Doragon, my lord. Much obligated to your majesty. Finally, VIP treatment. Oh, don't get used to it. I'm only going along with this plan because I don't want what happened in Kisua happening ever again. So, Doragon and I found on Lady Lottie's diary a mention of some place called Iwaba. That's where the Bel Soto floating fortress is headed next. Yes, I know Iwaba. It's a little visited region south of the city. What's your plan, Doragon? I'll go alone. Because let's be honest, none of you are going to come with me anyway. Good idea. It's close to the airship and the Bel Soto will surely have people on the lookout. We don't want to spook them before we can hit them. Meanwhile, I'll run the dojo and rally all the tamers I can find. As soon as you locate Telebos, we can hit them with all our temp power. Well, this time we must make sure that we capture Telebos, or we could be facing another Kisua very soon. And while you two take care of that... Sasaya, you mentioned some Temtem disappearances in your lab? Yes, top-notch digital Temtem keep vanishing from Nanto labs, most of them never to be seen again. But some others have started showing up in the wild all around Sapanku. I'm ashamed to admit I have no idea what's going on. Sounds like a case to me. I'll go to Nanto Labs and launch an investigation into the digital disappearances. This way we'll cover more ground faster. Guess I'll sit on my ass while you cool kids do your cool kid things. I'm just some dumb captain after all. You're pretty cool too. Gee, thanks. Need to hear that sometimes. We're approaching the Odo port. Let me know when you're ready and I'll start docking maneuvers, Doragon. I'm ready. Don't you dare say how long. How long? Forever if you don't relay my orders. Quit slacking and do your job. Right, what am I meant to do? Relay Ada's orders to the engine room. That was fun. I like annoying NPCs when NPCs are that angry persistently. Hey Doragon, I never thought I'd see you again so soon after all the stuff in Tukma. I can't even remember if I thanked you for what you did there. It's all a blur. When all this ends, I'm going to take you and Kemmel on a pub crawl in Quetzalcoatl. My treat. Pretty sure I'm like 12 or 14 years old. Pub crawl seems somewhat illegal at this point. Brilliant, and now... Hi, Doragon. Sorry, I'm in focus mode. You wanted something? Captain says we need more power. Yeah, no, not a big fan of the adjustments they did on my engines in tough mode, to be honest. We're tweaking the intake valves on that pressure regulator over there for months, and now it's all gone. Vanilla calibrations. So yeah, sorry about that. Trying to squeeze more thrust somehow doesn't help that we're up against the mid-archipelago thermals. This time of year, they're vicious, and we're a bit heavy, and, well, you know... Are you okay? You look distracted. Who? Me? Get out of here, I'm fine. I can do this in my sleep. Just leave me alone and I'll... Who am I trying to fool? Yeah, but have you seen Easel yet? She's aboard. Yeah, she is. Her idea. I thought it was too dangerous, but she insisted. Wives, you know. Anyway, I'm stressed because of the mission, and also because she's here, and I'm putting her in harm's way, potentially, and also... We're not used to living under the same roof, you know. Roof, deck, whatever. We've grown used to being away from each other for long periods, and... Don't take me wrong, I'm happy, but... I just don't know if it's going to work, like... She's downstairs, but I can't spare a minute for her. It's just weird. It'll work out, I promise. It's mighty kind of you, but I don't know. I hope I'm not messing this up. Do you think you could check on her, please, if you have a minute? She likes you. See if she's... I don't know, if she's okay, like... I'll do that, don't worry. Thanks, Doragon. Today I'm a mess, but I'm pulling myself together, I promise. Believe you me, Oklana, we've all been there. Right, downstairs. Cross into this room. Speak to Octolana's... What the fudge nuggets is going on here? Easel, Doragon! I had no idea you were on board. I didn't know you were aboard. Yeah, it's a bit crazy. But all that happened made me realise how little time I was spending with my Octolana and the dangers she's running now, staffing a Congress ship. So I figured, what with the down below, I'll go with her, join the narwhal, giving them a hand as a trainee steward. I keep busy and poor Augustine can finally take a break. It's very brave of you. Brave? Nah. A lot of things in a relationship do take bravery, but this was an easy decision. My place is with her. I know she didn't dare ask, but yeah, this feels right. So what does Octolana say? She's happy, I guess. I hope. Must be tricky working with your spouse, though. That's why I tried to get a job on a different deck, you know. We all need our space. So far it's working, but early days. I hope it does. Aw, thank you. Can I help you with anything? Thanks, but nah, I'm fine. Just a bit bored. Actually, you have nothing to do until we get to Sapanku, right? Everyone keeps telling me you're such a great tamer. Care to show me those moves? Sure, why not? Cool, let's go to the upper deck. Plenty of space there. Okie dokie. So, she's sending out the big guns. That's alright. I've got nothing for the mushroom. I got a venomous claw. No, I'm got a noxious bomb. Platymouse. Let's focus it. Let's do some damage. That's gonna hurt. Yeah. Oh, defense down. That's not fun. Kazuma can take it though. Platymouse is a tank. Utter tank. Do I do noxious bomb again? They'll be poison for 2 turns. Let's hit it with poison. Let's hit them both with an electrical storm. Right, that's Platymouse done. Aish. Aish. Mushrooms. Oh, that's not going to poison it. But, level up for Toxolotl. Poison immunity. See? Tuvan. I need Drakash. So, Toxolotl. You're going to survive whatever's thrown at you right now. We're going to go Venomous Claws on Tuvine. We're going to switch Kazuma for Drakash. Oh, bad move. Toxolotl's not doing much, but it's resisting everything. Drakash tanks it. Toxelotl switches to Kinu. We're going to go Sandstorm because it'll hit both of them. I want to get some damage out on both of them more than anything. That should do a whole heap of nothing. It did more than I wanted it to. Oh, that did well. That was nice. Oh, Drakash survives. Kinu is so close to leveling up. Mix as well. Okay, so Drakash is the absolute play here. Just going to hit it with a Psywave. And... no, I'm not going to hit it with a Psywave. I'm going to use the move to heal Drakash. And then... Fire Tornado Mix. Let's get rid of Mix first. Oh, it's quicker. I think I need to switch Kinu out. Some nice XP for Drakash. I think it's got to be Volpy, really. Plague and Mudstorm. But I'm thinking Plague finishes it, yes. Yeah, I think some team composition work is required. Wow! That was a very cool move. Guys, what are you doing over there? Get off my deck! This isn't a pleasure cruise. Oh, let me catch my breath. Oh, that was fun. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't troll her like that if I want to work here. Thank you for the laughs, Doragon. I had fun. I'm sure you have stuff to do now, so I'll let you be. Right, see if that's enough power for the normal. Thank you, Doragon. Might look like a dumb little thing to you, but I really appreciated that. You're a good egg. You're most welcome. Most welcome. We like the wholesomeness of Temtem. You know, outside of war and such. You think I don't see you there playing Thames on my deck? Am I a joke to you? I need to practice to fight the Velsoto. Well, not on my ship! Definitely gained some speed, but all these thermals keep making us gain too much altitude, and I'm wasting time trying to lower us. Time to change plan. Get me Kemmel. I need a new course avoiding the thermals. Will be longer, but faster. Seriously, do you not have, like, other members of crew? Well, go make yourself useful. Screw you, Captain! Alright, Kemmel, where you sat? In here. Where are you? Oh, that's Matthew. Kemmel! Let me know if the captain needs anything else. Captain needs a new course avoiding the thermals. Not surprised, it's the wrong time of year to be doing this route with a load this heavy and so fast. It's like columns of hot air shooting straight up from the down below. A pilot's nightmare. Okay, pay attention, boy. You can learn from this too. Doragon just told us we need to avoid these thermals. Here and here and here. Course estimate? Through here, squeezing between these two and ducking under this current. Good job, kid. You see that, Doragon? Cap sees this. She's going to replace me with this kid in no time. Okay, let me do a couple of fixes. We're too heavy for this maneuver here, and it's optimal to avoid this other point, and that's pretty much it. Take a couple of hours, but try going in a straight line instead, and we'll be fighting those currents until tomorrow. Thanks, I'll bring it to the cap. Thanks, man, I owe you one. Just doing my job, Doragon. Hope everything goes well in Sipanku, by the way. We all want to see the last of Clan Belsoto, but be careful, okay? Excuse me, Doragon, do you have a minute? Yes, Matthew? Since we're both heading to the upper deck anyway, care to join me for a wee Temtem battle? Ada will kill us. But she won't catch us. I'll get Carlos to distract her. He knows how to get under her skin. You know, I love the time at Nanga. I think I might want to take some time off when we're done and do some serious taming. Teach me some tricks? Okay, let's do some teachings. So, Toxolotl Kazuma. Kazuma could be okay for Calabeast. I don't really think Toxolotl is going to be any good for Rays, so we're going to go Karma. Focus Rays. By focus, I mean put some damage on Rays. Did not realize how weak Kazuma is. How dead Kazuma is. Just wasted a free swap in. Okay. Alright, let's go. Drakash. Let's go Tsunami. It'll hit both of them, and then Mud Shower. Just to make sure. It's going to hit both. It's not really going to do too much to Calabeast. But Raze is about to be absolutely destroyed. There you go. Calabeast is problematic, having lost Kazuma. Oh, and it's very problematic against Diarukama. Turok. Okay. Rock Flying Dude. Take that. And take a Sandstorm. I think this might be the end of the Karma. Oh, you're going for Drakash this time! I really need to take out that Calabeast. Which, unfortunately, means switch it into people who aren't really good for this. Okay, so Volphy and Toxolotl. You're going to try to do some damage. Calabeast gets some rest. You're going to Noxious Bomb the Mouflank. You're going to Plague the Calabeast. Oh, has the Calabeast survived that? With 1 HP. Oi! Mouflank! Oh dear. Don't you poison my you poisoned my Volphy. But Calabeast is out of the mix now, which is great. So it's Mouflank and whatever he sends in next. Zizare. Okay, neither of these guys are good against any of these, so let's focus Mouflank. Let's Plague it. Plague's just powerful. And it's on Volphy's best special attack. Plus that poison, you're dead, but you've got another turn to take yet. There you go. Survive it, Volphy! Ukama leveling up. Really not sure what to do here. Other than heal everybody up. Balm Plus. Toxolotl. Balm Plus. Volphy. Because these rays are only going to be able to go for one of us. I need Toxic Ink realistically, just to poison Zizare. I'm going to set up Lifeful Sap on Volphy and hope that whatever Zizare hits him with doesn't kill him. There's the poison. That should do a set amount of damage. Petrified Toxolotl, that's okay, just means can't run away. Volphy's now healing. So I'm going to go back to healing you guys up because you can't do anything else anyway, but I'm going to use a Tonic Plus on Volphy. Give him some stamina back as well so we can go on the attack next time out. Ow. So, realistically, I've got to sit this out with Toxolotl again. I'm going to go in with Plague on Zizare. Nice. You got a better synth here, I can see that. Can you teach me how you did that with the... You too, Matthew! I can't believe this! Oh dear, we're in trouble. Oop, let's go. Whew! I don't think I'll ever outlive this. Don't worry, she's got a heart of gold. Yeah, but gold doesn't melt easily. Okay, right. Where's my room? I need to heal my dear Thames. And I need to change my team composition as well. There's nothing on this ship for me to change my team comp. Balls. Gonna have to wait until we land then, aren't I? Yeah, okay, gotta wait until we land. Never mind, oh well. Because I want to take Kinu out, like, Kinu's okay. Kinu's done absolutely nothing. Right, details. Done nothing, so let's get a rollicking here. Ready for docking maneuver? Are you done playing around on my ship or what? Yep. 5 more minutes, mum. Sapangu, here I come. We made it! We made it to Sapangu! You know, when the white screen changes itself. Niodo. What a tune! This is your cue to go, Doragon. Iwabar is to the south. Chop chop, special agent. Huzzah! Oh god, this is gone choppy. Right, this is where we are. We have a museum. Where is the Thames Centre? I'm assuming the museum-y thing is the Thames Centre? Question mark? Let's go have a look. Let's have an explore, shall we? Oh, I'm gonna have to go down. So pretty. Here we are. Right, let's heal up first. Heal everybody up. Right, here we go. Squad. No, I need the box. Kinu! Move. No, I don't want that. Details. How do I take... Right, let's just move you. Move you there. Not what I wanted. Quick move. How do I take the item off you? I think I'm gonna have to move you back here. Go into my backpack. Go to items. No. I've forgotten how to take items off people. It's defo possible, but I forgot how to do it. Is it in squad? Ah, right, okay. So I go into them, and then there's gear options at the bottom of the screen, just over there. Just unequip that. There we go, that's what I wanted. So I could have done that from the box here. Right, Kinu. You're coming out of the team. Who am I going to put in Kinu's place? Now, I would really quite like Anna here, I feel. I don't know when Anna here upgrades. Mix is of a level and has been fairly MVP for me throughout. I do have a Mastion. I have a Skunch. Who's this here? Saku. Okay, so we've got a Saku. We've got a Blues. Mushi. We've got my level 33 Crystal. We've got my level 38 Sherald. We've got Valash. Sorry, I haven't been very chatty, just been a bit busy. Heading out now, though, as we're going dinner. Have a good one, Jimbo. Love you lots. Lee, you never need to apologise, mate. You're working. I understand that, dude. Just thank you for being here. That means the absolute world to me, man. Just thanks for tuning in constantly and supporting whenever you can. I've got my starter, Baboong. You know, melee could be huge. Stats aren't great, though, but it's melee. It's just covering. Always love you, man. For those who don't know, Lee, myself, Wibblesniff01 and Crash Echo 2 are going to be doing an Ember stream this Sunday, 10 AM UK time. So make sure you're following all 4 streamers to catch what on earth is going on over there. Because it's going to be ace. I don't know who to throw on here. I really don't. Platypet's such a low level. Well, that one's 32, but he's never going to upgrade because he's so high level. The other 2 are so low level. Nesla I didn't particularly like. I can't have 2 Toxalotls. They're all weak to water, and I've got ground coverage with Drakash. I think it might be Mix. I think Mix might be the move here. Or do we go Sherald? Because Mix is Crystal Mental. That is a good mix. And if we look at Kinu, Kinu is Nature Mental, so we're still covering a Mental off. Yeah, I think we take Mix back out, and obviously go into Mix, equip the gear. You're going to have the Coward's Cloak, sit in the back for a little bit, but gain some huge energy. See if there's anything funky and new in the grass here. There's a couple of Bel Soto fools down bottom there. Welcome to Iwaba, the best and most conveniently located spot for Temtem catching this side of Miyako village. Quick, I need some supplies. Have you seen a flying castle? Have I seen a flying castle? I thought I was seeing things. I mean, this means I did see it, right? I mean, yeah, actually, I did. Took a nap like an hour ago, and when I woke up, I glimpsed this massive thing just vanishing behind a cloud. I thought I was still dreaming it, but I guess it must be real then. Wibble! Anyway, yeah, it was going eastwards, if that helps. Eastwards and down, like, down those stairs at the edge of Iwaba. You know what I mean? That sort of round plaza down there, yeah? Right, quick, I need some supplies. What do you need, Tamer? I need to buy. What have we got? Yes! Temcard double plus! Bomb double plus! Huzzah! I have no idea how much money I've got because it's all behind my face. So let's see when this runs out. Doesn't. So I must have around 8.5k. So if we get 10 Temcard double pluses, and then try for 10... Can't get 10 Temcard pluses, so I can get 7. There you go, for Barn pluses. We're in. We're in business. Right, down we go. Think this is going to be the final double battle for the day. Here we go. Find him. We must catch the traitor. But in this area, no excuses. We need to find the traitor as soon as possible. The general says we cannot risk being seen by the locals or... Watch out, there's someone over there. Holy crap, a Tony. Who is this good-looking guy? Well... Neuro, it takes a good-looking guy to know a good-looking guy. So it's you. That's who it is. That's who. It's you. Get in! We can't afford any witnesses! There you go, see? The emotes are popping up on the PlayStation overlay today, you know, because it's weird like that. Some days it works, some days it doesn't. Today it's working. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, these guys are a little bit of a problem. He says, all I need to do is... Actually, no, Toxolotl's huge against Ukama. It saw me coming. It did indeed, bruh. It did indeed. Let's just decimate Ukama here. How dare you, sir? Uh-oh. None of you saw that, right? None of you. We shall not talk about that. You're gonna go Noxious Bomb on Ukama. You're gonna set up Lifeful Sap. Because we need the cheap heals! Don't you hurt my Luma, how dare you! Bye, Ukama. Toxolotl going in huge! Nidrasil, eh? Nidrasil. It's time for you to switch out. We'll go to the good old Dinosaur. And you're going to play... No, Plague's not going to work, is it? Dusk Vortex? That should do some damage. Maybe? Possibly? Question mark? We'll find out. And I'm so glad you said, like, good-looking guy with this going on up top. I had a hat on at the start of the stream, and then I took it off. I was all Delsin Row, infamous second son. And I took it off because I was a bit too warm, and now my hair just looks awful. But hey, there we are. Ooh, that's some XP. Come on, Mix, we need that XP. We need you up here. Sandstorm hit everything! Plague hit Valash. Yeah, you get less evasives, fool. Slash, use more energy. I can't remember what that does to you. Poor Valash. Ow, stop poisoning me, fools! Hey, oh, what do you wanting to learn? Crystal Spikes, heck yes. 110. Energy Manipulation, Size Surge, need both of them. Clinch, it's cheap, but it's not stab, so we're going to replace Clinch. We can always undo it if I don't like it. You go, Mix, you go. Right, Flaming Meteorite! Rest. I love how he can summon a meteorite with his tail. Oh my god! Well, that health bar just went, didn't it? You poisoned my Drakash, how dare you? Back to Telebos, quick! We must report this before more come. Run away, fools. Oh, look at that Luminastio! I mean, I did just drop a meteor on top of it, if we're being pedantic. Right, I don't know if I do need to heal anybody, but I'm going to. Down we go. Whoop. Charge! Ooh, what's this? This is literally nothing. What's down here? Anything? Nothing? Can I climb up here? No, you won't let me. How dare you? How rude. No! Okay, gotta go this way. Up we go! I have not encountered any new Tems yet. Oh, this looks like story. Have you found him yet? Sir, not yet, sir. Our agent saw him leaving the city an hour ago. He must be hiding somewhere in this region. Then what are you doing here? Find him and bring him to me. Double time. I wonder who they're talking about. Give me some grass. Oh, I don't care about you Bel Soto fools. I'm gonna run past you! Oh, no, you saw me. Ma'am, I found him. You blasted fool, this isn't him. This boy isn't even Kisuan. And now we have to deal with him, or he'll run to the city and tell everyone we're here. Dude, I already know you're here. I literally came here to hunt you guys down. Right. Switchity switch. Bit of Ukama. You, DC beam the ever-loving heck out of that. DC beam does so much damage. It's unbelievably powerful. Oh no! Right, Drakash is setting up on us. Tsunami! Electric storm, everything gets hit with everything. Boom! I do believe, Banshee, that hurt your beak. Probably the rest of your face too. Toxolotl up to 52, baby! Heck yeah! Scaravolt. One tells me. Oh my god! Right, okay. Aquatic Whirlwind. Do some damage over there, please. Please, Kazuma, one-shot this. I still want to know how a Water Tem gets burned. Uh-oh. That Scaravolt's going to do a lot to Ukama. Like, a lot. A lot. Plus he's burned. No! Okay, Psypat. Psypat we could deal with. Psypat we could deal with. We are going to switch Aru out. When in doubt, go to Volphy. Oh, no. Okay, well, we're going to have to rest. No option there. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Wow, that Scaravolt's nearly killed itself. I've done barely anything to it. So we're going to go Plague the Psypat, and we're just going to Electric Storm. It won't do much damage to the Scaravolt, but it'll do enough to finish it. Holy heck, Volphy. Chill, bruh. It just chatters. Poor little thing. Some good XP. Look what you've done, you incompetent fool! I'm sorry, ma'am. Give me them pants-ons. Alright, here we go. First new encounter. First Sipanku encounter. Come on. Anybody, any takers. Oh. Oh. Now, I'm not going to lie. I need and want both of these. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw a Tem card plus at each of them and hope for the best. Boom! 1, 2. Oh. What? Wow, you didn't even get towards the 2. Screw you, sir. Uh-oh. 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 Ow. My face. God, these guys are tanked with moves. Right, what can I can Venomous Claws Scarowat. And I can Electric Storm them both. This shouldn't put either of them into danger territory. Really doesn't. Really doesn't. No, he's made himself avoidable. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Gotta catch him next time out. Toxolotl just takes it. Ah! Oh, good grief. I've got to hit them this time. Tem card plus. Get them both. No, don't run away! Come on, Scarowat. Yay! okay, bro. You've got fairly decent stats as long as we ignore stamina. Really need to ignore stamina. But yeah, you're alright, man. You're alright. Ampling takes a rest. I did not need you to take a rest, Ampling. Okay, right. Let's just go with 10 card plus first, and then follow it up with a plus plus to make sure. Oh my days! Those stats! Holy heck! Welcome to the team, Ampling. Holy heckers! Jeez! I mean, we'll ignore the attack stat. Just overlook that one. Wow, what is Dreaded Alarm? When a rival rests, they lose 25% of max HP. That's not great. That could be abused, but mate, if I just use this to breed from, holy heck. That was huge. Everybody's got Lumas, myself included. Is there anything else bobbing around in here that I could want? Circles! Woo! Small Bell Soto there. I don't want to deal with you right now. Why is it when I don't want encounters, I run into 27 million of them? When I do want encounters, I find them hard to come by. Oh, 2 Amplings. We're going to run away from you guys. You're not quite at the level I want you to be. You're not at quite a useful level, but... Oh, what? I think that's made it all worthwhile. On that note, guys, we're going to end today's episode.
I would like to thank you all very much for tuning in. Please do not forget to do the usual YouTube stuff, like the video, subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notifications of when new content goes live. You will find links in the description box below to the Twitch channel for coming along for live streams, and you'll also find links to my socials. Please feel free to comment down below any information that you want to impart, anything that you want to add to this continuing playthrough. But in the meantime, guys, your viewership is more than enough for me. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Doragon. This is my continuing adventures in Temtem. And until next time, have yourselves a fantastic day and take care.